Hey guys, this is Yarn It, and I'm here with a twofer video for you. This is going to be at first the Chiisai report, and then I got something I'm going to unbox for you guys to watch. But first, the report on the convention. Well, really the best way I can think to describe the convention in just a few words real quick was awesome and fun, but I'm glad it's over because it was so mentally stressful, as anybody who does Artist Alley will tell you. And apparently my cat decides she wants to be in the video with us. But, day one was kind of slow, but considering that we had to do the con both during the school year and on Labor Day weekend, really that it being slow on Friday isn't that odd. Plus, at least at my table during Artist Alley, once school let out and work let out, and people were able to come and actually show up, things picked up really quickly. And I ended up not going to any panels this year because I was being nervous Nelly about wanting to keep an eye on my booth. And please pardon the cat; she's being extra cuddly tonight. This is Zeta, and she's being super cuddly for some reason. But, day two was... It took a little while to pick up, but not near as long as Friday. Where Friday, things didn't pick up until after 4 in the afternoon. Saturday, things started to pick up within an hour of the con opening. Like, the first hour or two were kind of slow, and then after that, things picked up. And, I did cosplay as Bee. And I only cosplayed as Bee for the first 2 days. I didn't wear cosplay for the last day. But, on day 2, that was when the cosplay contest was. And I entered under the closet cosplay division because my costume was made of things I found at Goodwill. And I just altered them to how I needed it, so, Although, because I can be a little, anxious around big groups of people, after, like, the way the contest was set up was, they had everybody come in an hour before the actual walk-on, so the judges could look at the costumes and judge them. And then, that happened at 4, and then at 5 was when the actual walk-ons were going to happen. Well, I went in, and I had my costume judged, and then was sitting down waiting for the walk-on to happen, and while we were sitting waiting, the room was filling up, and I had a panic attack just because of the number of people that were there. Luckily, my little brother, he was able to go run and grab my husband and have him come and calm me down. And I am so glad he did so. And my hubby was very, very helpful. And he stayed there until after I did my walk-on to help keep me calm. I didn't end up winning anything, but I am proud of myself for just sucking it up and saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing my walk-on. So, at least I can say I did. At least I can say that I did the walk-on for that. And speaking of about my hubby, he did something that I thought was super awesome cool. This year at Chiisai... Do you want to grab the things so I can show them off? This year at Chiisai, they had a Pokemon Gym Leader Challenge, where basically they had, what was it, like about 20 people?
They had one gym leader for every type that's in Pokemon.
Right. There was a gym leader for every Pokemon type there is. So there was quite a few. And next year, if they do it again, they're obviously going to have a fairy type gym leader. But the way you did it was you went around and you battled these trainers until you got 8 badges, which my husband did so. And he placed. Chiisai Pokemon Gym Challenge champion, 3rd place.
Granted, there was only 3 people that got enough badges to do it, but who's counting?
Right. And with him having won that, he gets free entry to the convention next year. So I would say that's not too terribly shabby. And the badges that hubby won were ground, rock, fighting, grass, ice, flying, ghost, and steel. And like I said, next year they're probably going to add a fairy trainer, because from what my husband has told me, that the dragon trainer was kicking everybody's asses. He took all of the ass kicking, didn't leave anybody for anybody else. But next year, with the fact that they'll probably have a fairy gym leader, and the fact that the fairy type's coming out, hopefully the dragon trainer won't be as much of a beast to try to defeat next year. But that was it. Oh, and also my husband got these awesome buttons. I don't remember the guy's name, but he was sitting like a couple tables away from us. So these are pretty cool. One of the Sentais that just wrapped up in Japan. I can't, babe, can you pronounce it for me?
Kyujers.
Kyujers. And the last day of the con, your standard last day, and the closing ceremony was full of feels, because the guy who started this, the man who is the library director for our county here in Kentucky, he's retiring. This was his last Chiisai con. And we are hoping that maybe he'd be able, because he's moving after this, so we're hoping maybe he might come back to visit during ChisaiCon next year at the very least. And if he does, he will be treated like a guest of honor. Everybody loves Randy. Okay, now. That was that. ChisaiCon was awesome. Stressful as always, but had a great time. Made money. Bought Ace's hat. First time I saw it in the anime and the manga, I said, I want it, now I have it. But, for the second thing, we're doing an unboxing. And the thing that I'm going to be unboxing is Power Rangers Legacy Morpher. Yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. And my husband has one that he bought that he's keeping in the box. So I don't feel so bad about it. And I think I need a knife or something to cut this open. Because I don't want to tear the box up. Babe, do you have a knife or like a little pair of scissors or something over there? Okay. Just need something to get. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, it opens like any standard box. Right, now I'm not going to be getting up and jumping around to show off all this stuff. I'm just going to be holding it up to the camera, so if you want to see all that, you'll have to come to ChisaiCon next year to see me jumping around acting like a fool with this thing. But got this at Toys R Us today, and it would have cost like almost $80 or something, but luckily hubby had a coupon, and thanks to that coupon was able to get it for closer to $50. I know that's still a lot, but this is my childhood. It's nice and hefty. This is good heavyweight stuff. It's got Jason's coin in the center, T-Rex, and I saw a video where this guy pressed the button in the back and it launched the coin. Let's see if it does it. Aim it up. Hello. That was not exactly launching it. That was more like just letting it drop, but... And these things, they're hefty. These... You would hurt your... If you threw this at one of your friends as a joke, you would hurt them. So, don't... You shouldn't throw things at people regardless, unless it's like a plushie. But don't throw these at your friends. Don't throw this at your friends. This will... You hit them in the head right, you'll knock them out. Don't... And plus, you know, why would you throw this? Seriously, yo, don't throw this. Oh, and it makes the clanky noise. I am going to put my favorite Ranger's coin in here. My favorite Ranger growing up was Trini, because I love the color yellow, and I had a thing for saber-toothed tigers. So, of course, Trini, being both the Yellow Ranger and the one with the saber-toothed tiger, she was going to be automatically my favorite. So, let's put her coin in here. Oh yeah, don't that look good? And it has a function in the back where it can make sounds and lights. I love that noise. Which button am I supposed to press to make it open up?
If you hold your right hand, like, yeah, that button.
This one?
Your right thumb.
That's so awesome! Yeah, it does that, and here's what the back looks like. Now, we never got to see the back of it in the actual show, but I know from having done a little research that this is what the back of the Morpher is supposed to look like for the Sentai that became Power Rangers, the Zeo Rangers, I believe is what it was. And it has this, which clips onto your belt or your pants if you're... I imagine it would clip onto your pants as well if you're not wearing a belt. Like, I got jeans on, it would probably clip onto my jeans, no problem. And pops in like that. Now, there is a little bit of space here, but you pop it in good. Yeah, look, see, yeah, that's not going to come out unless I want it to come out. So yeah, there is a little bit of space there, but that's not too terribly bad. Oh god, no, I think it's stuck. Oh no, I stuck it in there. Oh, never mind, it popped out. Then you flip it around, and you can wear it like that for whenever you're not wanting to show off whichever Power Ranger you're being. So, I think this was a good buy. I spent $50 on it, but with the heft of this thing and everything, and like cosplay possibilities in the future, or just wearing it to the con to be like, hey, yeah, check it, look what I got. I think this was a good buy, and like, if you have the money for it and you're a Power Rangers fan, if you want something that's going to last you a good long while for Power Rangers memorabilia, I recommend the Legacy Morpher. This thing is fucking awesome. Okay, I think that's really all I have time to say, and really all I actually have to say tonight. I'm tired. I'm still recovering from the convention, and I think unfortunately my husband picked up his first bout of con plague. Because he's over there snuffling like Snuffleupagus. So, hopefully it's just summer cold and not con plague. Because the summer cold is a lot easier to deal with. I've had con plague before. It's not fun. I'm going ahead and probably show off the rest of these power coins though real quick before I sign off. So let me get them out of here. And the thing does come, it does come with instructions, so you got that. And I have no idea what this is for. I think it's just so you can mail in to Bandai and tell them what you think. But okay, you already saw Jason's coin, Red Ranger coin there. The pterodactyl. Like, from what I remember, these are pretty show accurate. My husband would be able to tell you better, though, because he's been rewatching season 1 of Power Rangers. Would you say these are show accurate, baby? He just gave a good hearty head nod, so that's a yes. There's Triceratops. Billy, the nerd of the group. Which, Billy was always my second favorite because, you know, just the fact that he was more into science. And then, oh! Whoops! I dropped it on my laptop. Good thing I didn't drop it on the keyboard. There. There's the Mastodon. Okay. The only thing that would make this, like, better is if, like, they put, like, they might, I think it'd be really awesome if they did it and they would sell them like gangbusters. If, like, they put out an extra set that would be the dragon, the coin for the dragon, the Green Ranger, and the coin for the White Ranger. Because there are people who, for them, the characters that Jason David Frank played, the Rangers that he was just Tommy Oliver on the show. Anyway, the original Green Ranger and the White Ranger, they were very, very popular. So if they put out power coins for them, they wouldn't even have to put out a separate morpher. Just put out a pack with the power coins. And, like, I could see realistically, like, charging just $20 for a pack that has those 2 power coins in it. Or, like, a pack that has, like, the Dragon Dagger with the Green Ranger power coin, and then a pack that has Saba with the White Ranger power coin. Sell those for 20 bucks each, or even the price that this thing was. People would buy it. It'd be worth it just to get the Dragon Dagger or Saba. Alright, well, I think that's it. I'm going to get off of here so I can actually upload this video so you guys can watch it. So, good night.